Close your eyes and imagine steam curling up from a pan, carrying the irresistible scent of sizzling pork kissed with ginger and toasted sesame. Then, the moment you bite, a delicate golden wrapper gives way with a soft crunch, releasing a flood of juicy, savory filling that coats your tongue in umami bliss, all while staying completely keto. Yes, these dumplings exist, and today they're coming out of your kitchen. Dumplings have been wrapping joy in dough for over 2,000 years. Legend says they were invented in ancient China by a healer named Zhang Jing, who folded medicinal herbs into dough to warm frostbitten ears. From those humble beginnings, Jiaozi spread across Asia and the world, becoming symbols of prosperity and togetherness. The problem? Traditional wrappers are made from wheat flour, which means sky-high carbs. When keto entered the scene, people tried everything from cabbage leaves to disappointment, until fathead dough changed the game. This genius mix of mozzarella, cream cheese, and almond flour creates a pliable, neutral-tasting wrapper that browns beautifully and holds filling like a dream, all while keeping net carbs under 2 grams per dumpling. Most keto dumpling recipes fail because the dough either tears like wet paper or turns gummy when steamed. My version fixes both problems with 2 pro secrets. We add a touch of psyllium husk for elasticity, and we rest the dough wrapped in plastic so the almond flour fully hydrates, creating that perfect chewy bite you remember from dim sum. Let's make the filling first because flavor needs time to marry. In a bowl, combine 400 grams of ground pork with 2 finely minced green onions, a tablespoon of grated fresh ginger, 2 cloves of garlic turned into paste, a generous splash of tamari or coconut aminos, a teaspoon of toasted sesame oil, and a pinch of white pepper. The ginger and garlic don't just bring aroma, their enzymes tenderize the meat while it rests. Mix everything with your hands until the pork feels slightly sticky. That's the proteins binding for juicier results. Cover and let it chill while we craft the dough. For the dough, melt 170 grams of shredded mozzarella with 50 grams of cream cheese in the microwave until completely smooth. This step is crucial because melted cheese creates long protein strands that mimic gluten's stretch. While it's hot, pour it over 100 grams of finely ground almond flour, 1 whole egg, a teaspoon of psyllium husk powder, and a pinch of salt. Stir quickly with a spatula, then knead with your hands once it's cool enough. The dough will feel greasy at first, but keep working it and the fat absorbs, leaving you with a smooth, Play-Doh-like ball. Wrap tightly and rest 10 minutes. That rest allows the psyllium to swell and the almond flour to drink up moisture, preventing cracks when you roll. Dust your counter with a tiny bit of almond flour, just enough to prevent sticking. Roll the dough between 2 sheets of parchment to about 1 millimeter thick. Thin wrappers equal tender dumplings. Use a 4-inch cutter to punch out circles, gathering scraps and re-rolling once. Place a generous teaspoon of filling in the center, brush the edge with water, fold into a half moon and crimp tightly. The water activates the cheese proteins, sealing everything shut so no precious juice escapes. Heat a non-stick pan with a tablespoon of avocado oil over medium. Place the dumplings flat side down and listen for that satisfying sizzle. Cook 3 minutes until the bottoms turn golden, then pour in a 1/4 cup of water. Cover immediately and let them steam for 5 minutes. The steam cooks the filling gently while keeping the wrappers soft yet structured. Uncover, let any remaining water evaporate, and crisp the bottoms for another minute. You'll smell the nutty aroma of browned cheese mingling with pork and sesame. Pure magic. Arrange the dumplings on a plate, drizzle with chili oil or a mix of tamari and sesame, and scatter fresh cilantro or more green onion. The first bite is everything. The wrapper bends, then snaps, releasing steaming juices that burst across your tongue. Savory, gingery, with that perfect low-carb satisfaction that leaves you reaching for another before you've even swallowed. These keto dumplings prove you never have to choose between flavor and your goals. They're proof that with the right ingredients and technique, comfort food stays on the menu forever. Which filling would you stuff inside your dream keto dumplings? Pork, shrimp, mushroom, or something wild? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one.